Welcome back to the currency space now, where the rupee was trading under pressure after the ratings agency Standard & Poor's cut the country's growth outlook. The rupee tracked the market lower before giving some of those losses. In European markets, the euro has hit sessions highs against the dollar, while most Asian currencies also gained except the South Korean won. That one was trading in the negative on the last count. For view on the currency markets, let's get in Abhishek Goenka. He is CEO India Forex Advisors, and he joins us in the studio. And of course, Vijay Bhambani also is here with his take on the same. Abhishek, let's start with you and with the S&P thing coming in today. We've seen Indian rupee anyway being choppy. It has declined quite sharply. Does S&P's outlook now put more pressure?
Of course, Manisha, although this was kind of priced in by the market, that definitely there will be some kind of an derailment by these agencies outside because of huge debt problem. But the point I would like to focus here is the kind of debt that is getting increased in the overall corporate sector in India in terms of buyers of credit, suppliers credit, or ECBs. Now what happens if this kind of rating agencies cut actually happens? Then what happens is that internationally the kind of flows which is coming in India in terms of debt gets a little bit derailed. Now that's a problem. Just imagine that after a few months of time, when the European crisis goes up further, and in between also we saw that the funding became a little costly when there was a big ECB problem. So if that kind of thing happened right now, you're getting funds at L plus 100, L plus 200 in buyer suppliers credit, say it goes to L plus 600 because of these kind of downgrades. Now that becomes a problem, because then the entire corporate sector has to come into the market and start buying dollars again. Now on a medium term, that becomes a problem, I guess. So I think it's not a thing on a good note, and overall the pressure would likely to be there, expecting to be 53 plus now.
Vijay, 53 plus and 54.30, the last all-time high that we saw in Indian rupee, is back into markets, back doing rumors, talks at least. Are you looking at those kind of levels on charts?
I think so, yes, Manisha. The rupee continues to remain under pressure vis-a-vis the US dollar. But the way it's ended today, it might just see some amount of appreciation as an outlier kind of event. Let's not forget that the markets tend to basically take advance positions on rumors and then take profits on facts. So the way the rupee is appreciated towards the fag end, I think there might be some 25 to maybe 40 paise appreciation before it takes up again. So extremely adventurous risk-taking traders might just want to short the USD INR in the May future series, because April, as it is ending tomorrow. At the May futures, one might just short the USD INR at 53 with a stop loss at 53.20, and I would suggest booking profits at 52.70. Since you're going against the grain is clearly bullish. So you're going against the grain, so your exposure tends to be very, very limited here, because you're playing against a major trend here. But any decline in the USD INR below, say 52 quarter or something, I think it becomes a screaming buy.
Abhishek, we've spoken to lots of people on the channel today, global and domestic, after the S&P downgrade came in, and they have, the range between, for 2012 year end, is between 45 to 55. That's the level people have been talking about.
We personally feel the range is going to be somewhere around 50-51 to around 55. That's the kind of range, because I think 49.50 is kind of the base now, which was earlier as 44. So I don't think so that we're going to see such steep appreciation in the rupee, because huge current account deficit is there. So kind of flows we need to manage on a current account deficit is going to be extremely high. We need $700 billion per month. So I don't think that we're going to see extreme sharp appreciation. In fact, any major move on the downside should be taken as an opportunity for any kind of an payment or any kind of an imports to be paid, I guess. 51 to 55 would be our range.
Just to give you names, Shankar Sharma said 45 and Adrian Movat said 55 in the day today. But let's talk about the European market, Abhishek, and what kind of euro levels are you watching out now?
See, euro has been quite in a range of 1.30 to 34 range right now. I would say euro should come down to below 1.30. That has been repeatedly saying that again and again. So I think any levels above 1.33 is a good levels to go and cover your exports. INR levels are good, so definitely a euro INR level you will get is very good, and I think the level to watch the next 1 to 3 months would be close to around 1.26 to 1.27 vis-a-vis dollar.
Vijay, what's your sense? Where's the dollar index and the euro looking now? Because we've seen a bit of appreciation on the euro, and the dollar index has continued decline.
Well, Manisha, the euro, I would say 1.29 and 1.35. These are the outer limits beyond which I would expect either a breakout or a drawdown. Unless it happens, I think it could be frustratingly range bound. And instead of trying to anticipate which way the market's going, I would wait patiently for the markets to tell me which way it wants to go. As far as the dollar index is concerned, I think 80.40 and is the level I would watch out for. Unless 80.40 is overcome, I think there would be some amount of pressure on the dollar index. I would watch the 78.40 to 78.60 range as a near-term support, though.
All right, those are the levels coming in for the currencies. Then thank you so much, Abhishek and Vijay, for joining us with your sense on where they could move. With that, it's wrap on hot commodities. Thank you so much for watching.